Hello and welcome to a new episode of Digging Deep and Oki 811 podcast. I'm your host Luis, along with my colleague William Bohannon. Bo, how are you? We're here.
Yeah, I'm
from
doing
the
dandy.
City of Austin.
Yeah,
in Texas. We're
not in Oklahoma
We're
anymore.
not in Oklahoma anymore. I mean, I don't think it looks a little bit weird on the wall. I guess a little because it's Austin. You would think so?
I mean,
it's not that weird for being no. But maybe outside of the building. We're here.
Could be. Outside.
Where are we, Bo?
We're at Austin, but we're at the FNCA conference.
And what is the FNCA?
That is the Facility Notification Centers Association.
I thought you almost had it wrong for a split second.
I was so close.
Yeah, you took it.
So close.
Bo, a lot of stuff we got here yesterday. Here at Austin, and the FNCA, the Facility Notification Center Association. This association gets together every year, twice a year, and it's all the centers from across the country, different A1 ones from Georgia, Ohio, Louisiana, California, USA North, even Canada. And they get together and they just share ideas on how they're doing things across the country and how to keep the damage prevention in safe excavation kind of like up to date and like what new practices and things that they can do in terms of education different and outreach. Different programs, different ideas, and it's almost for everybody to share what everybody's doing and kind of
get on the same page and share a lot of those resources, be able to keep a consistency throughout all these different organizations, right? Because if we can keep it consistent across state lines, it'll be easier for everybody to maintain on, right?
Yeah. So that's the main goal for everybody, for every center. Is just, how excavators are putting up their tickets, how they're calling those tickets, how they're putting the information right, how ready they're getting for excavation readiness, right?
Oh, yes.
And
it's the best time for us to be here too, because we're getting ready for Safe Digging Month here in April, right?
Yeah, exactly. April is around the corner. It's in 5 days.
Pretty close.
Pretty close.
At least at the time that we're recording this.
It's gonna be Safe Digging Month, and that's just a month just to create more awareness more than ever about safe excavation and how to prevent damage and how to keep it safe.
You got to keep it safe, got to keep it simple,
So, Bo, what were one of the things that you have learned? This is your first year at the FNCA.
It is.
I did it last year in Dallas. I learned a lot from my peers. But so far for you, in the first sessions yesterday, outreach and marketing, what did you learn? What are the things that, you know what? I probably want to try this because they have really cool ideas. Some states do a lot of different things than us.
Right, and I think that one of the great things that we talked about and discussed yesterday was with Matt Dodd from USA North. Incredible presentations.
Yeah.
And he's talking about working very specifically in creating those connections with other industry professionals and leaders. So the presence of safe digging and resources for safe excavation were more distributed because of those partnerships, and I thought that was really impressive.
Yeah, I mean,
very impactful.
One of the things that we've learned so far in almost 24 hours, is it has to do with a lot of the collaboration and relationship with partnerships, and how to use those partnerships to be able to increase your awareness and your outreach, right? Because they can
definitely.
A lot of those companies have a little, not only resources, but only, that the ability to push out the A11.
Distribute a little easier. Yeah, for sure.
But again, Bo, it's just a lot of new information. I feel a little sure I should have asked a little more stuff about what they're doing in Spanish outreach efforts. I'll probably ask.
I fell short too because I wanted to ask more about what they were doing.
We did have the right to ask. We just were a little. I guess we're a little shy.
We're a little shy. Well, we're kind of the new fish in the big pond, and it's something to learn and grow with and build our connections with everybody else in the industry. So it's a great opportunity for us to have those conversations and build, but maybe more one-on-one instead of in front of the whole class.
Yeah. No, but it is interesting. I mean, talking to Haley, our manager, we love you, Haley. Some of the things that we can implement for ourselves moving forward, and maybe try different things, and how to get excavators ready and more prepared. But there's just so many ways. There's so many ways that you can really.
Yeah.
For example, the same Matt. Is it Matt? Yeah, Matt. Yeah. Matt, if you listen, if you're listening to this, he's like, dude, you didn't learn anything from the speaker about memory names. I do remember the names. I do remember your name. Sometimes I even forget.
Well,
but that was a great speaker too. Changing the subject for a second.
Tyler?
Tyler, yeah. Wasn't Taylor? Tyler?
Tyler.
Yeah, that was a great speaker too.
Great.
About remembering names.
Yeah.
Memory names, right? Name memories. Memory names?
It was it was definitely memory. But it was the focus on remembering names.
Names, yeah.
Yeah.
But that's interesting too. Like
Yes.
in this industry, you better remember some good names, because
It is very important in liaison work. For sure.
At least, well, they do remember my name sometimes. Oh yeah, that was Luis, the guy that told me this is so.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
But going back to we're talking about things that we learn and the things that we want to do with Haley for the future. Definitely, we want to be able to like use the information that we get from the law and people, the questions that people have,
Right.
and try to like use social media to answer those questions.
And that was coming into more of our marketing side for those things. But there's just so many different facets when it comes to working around utilities and safe excavation practices, not only for damage prevention of utilities, but also for the safety of people who are doing the job. Like
Exactly.
making sure that they're being safe around the equipment, using it appropriately, and all these kinds of different things that do fall into our scope that feel almost on the outside of it, but are well within.
Exactly.
And we were having some conversations about that earlier, and I think that's really impressive how interconnected you're
And of course, they're letting the table fall on the ground so they can interrupt the sound. But no, again, a lot of great stuff learned yesterday and today. Tomorrow is the last day here at the FNCA conference.
Yeah.
We're gonna have the closing session and a little bit. I think a little more information about other stuff, but.
Right, there'll be some closing information, some final networking stuff, and not bad for my first time flying in 10 years.
I was a little more talkative my year one. I guess obviously.
But no, I was talking about flying because I haven't flown in 10 years.
It's been long days for us, but we're here. We're trying to keep you guys updated with what's coming. We got the expo coming up, so please register. Is on April 1st and 2nd. What do we have for the expo, Bo? Can you please tell our audience? We have a ton of stuff going on.
We have 811 certification. We have competent person training.
Yes.
We have
annual
a
meeting.
variety of. We have the annual meeting.
Garrison Wynn, the speaker.
Free lunches for those who do register.
Yeah.
And
a lot of networking.
Tons and tons and tons of breakout sessions and great information to come out of those. Anybody in the industry working in excavation or safety or utilities, this is an excellent opportunity to pick up some new tools for your toolbox.
Yeah, again, I mean, it's just right around the corner. By the time we post this podcast, it probably will be on the...
We'll probably be over there working on the expo, which, I'm excited for.
Yeah,
I'm excited for.
We're here today. We have a really busy week. Not only we're here at FNCA in Austin, but then we're flying back tomorrow. On Friday, we have a quick trip to Duncan, Oklahoma. We're going to be presenting a quick presentation of the 5 steps of safe digging. Which are the 5 steps, Bo? Real quick. Let's see.
Let's see if I've retained everything. So
step 1,
plan your project. Make sure that you have enough information ready to go for your ticket, which leads you to your second step, most important. Contacting OK 811 before you dig in the state of Oklahoma.
Third,
Then third, you have to wait the
Wait.
required time, which
Yep.
is a minimum of 48 hours, excluding holidays, weekends, date of notification, but you can do your request up to 10 days prior.
Up to 10 days, yeah.
Up to 10
And
days.
we should probably remind people more, like, hey, you
Yeah,
do
you-
have at
you have
least 10
time.
days. You don't have to do like right 2 days before you actually want to dig. I mean, that's the minimum.
Right, right. Bare minimum is that 48 hours. You want to give enough time for those locators to make it in. So
Mm-hmm.
giving probably about a week or so in advance wouldn't be too bad.
No.
You
I
know?
mean, more time the better. You get more time
Yeah.
you gave more time for the locators to go ahead and locate and mark your site. Better communication to it, and again, it goes back to communication. The more the more that
Communicate.
channel is clean, the channel of communication is clean and smoother.
Gotta communicate.
You gotta communicate. You know you gotta, again, we're going
Build
back
those
good
relationships.
relationships. Yeah, become friend of the locator.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that. Hey man, can you come and locate? I'm running a little late, but you know what? I'll give you. That's
Yeah.
fine. But I mean, it's a
Communicate.
It's a combined effort. We all need to work together. Bo and I were just here just to teach the law and how it works, the process of 811. But outside of that,
And give best
and
practices.
best practices. Yep. Bo, you were in step 3 or 4.
I'm moving on to step 4. We
Step
already
4.
talked about waiting the
Okay, waiting required time.
Now you have to check your positive response.
Mhm.
And that's coming back into giving those locators enough time
Yeah.
to come in and get that area located.
And make sure that what you see on your positive response
I mean,
matches with
it's-
what you're seeing on site.
Right. Match the physical with that paper. Make sure that everything matches.
So bueno, all good to go. Yeah.
And then step 5 is to dig safely. Respect that tolerance zone, 24 inches either side of the marking.
And you just did a tolerance zone webinar too, right?
I did.
Last
Very
week.
short.
Very short, but hey, but
Short and
sometimes, yeah,
Short and sweet. Kept it simple.
If you guys want to check it out on our OK11 YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm.
Bo had a great presentation about the tolerance zone and how it works in Oklahoma. It was great.
It was okay. It was all
It
right.
was great. Hey man, well,
I bet.
Bo, you miss me being here with because it's cooler when we do it
It's
together.
cooler when we do it together.
Yeah.
It's so much better when we co-present.
Yeah. Hey,
so
you
much
know
better.
what? We're the two liaisons.
That's right.
Español and Inglés. No, that was great. But again, if you guys want to check out your YouTube channel, OK11, and then we have a ton of webinars, not only in English, we also have them in Spanish.
Getting all those resources
all
in
the,
Spanish.
Yeah, all the resources. We also have membership webinars and a bunch of stuff too. I mean, bunch of stuff. I mean, like information about OK11.
Was there
the
something that you were
expo.
developing, Luis, that is in Spanish that may or may not be online?
You're asking me, or it's a tricky question?
I'm not asking you a tricky question. I am trying to trick you, though.
No, I don't remember. Is it
Your LMS?
Oh yes. Okay, so
Working-
this is important
I'm very proud
information.
of
No,
you.
thank you, man. No, well, I gotta give credit even to Stephen. I forgot. Channel. See, memory names again. I remember Stephen, but I remember Stephen because he's so good at marketing
Oh, yeah.
and LMS and all that kind of stuff, designing. So he started that design of the LMS. He actually finished the LMS for us. Great person. We say thank you to Stephen. Then he kind of took over just to kind of just for
Learn it.
maintenance.
For maintenance sake.
But then I took over after that to start the translation in Spanish,
yeah.
so it can be ready for those Spanish workers, right? Those Spanish-speaking people that do excavation work.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm on 50%, close to 50%, to be.
It's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
How much progress you made.
I mean, at least
Now,
the first phase. Then I finish, we'll review it, and ready to go. We're hoping, crossing our fingers that by June.
hoping. But there's a lot of stuff that we have to do coming up.
Yeah. We have a
So-
lot of going on, but
Soft goal.
yeah,
Soft goal.
Yeah. So
Now, what is an LMS?
learning management system.
Yeah, the learning management system.
almost.
So online virtual training.
Virtual training. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you for clarifying that. Because you say LMS, people are like, what is he talking
What
about?
What are you talking
It's just
about?
the certification course that
But-
people do online to get A11 certified. So we're trying to push our best to have it ready by June, so everybody that speaks Spanish can take the training, the A11 training in Espanol, and get certified and learn in another way to learn about the law, learn about the process, and again with the main goal of prevent damage and keep it safe.
That's always the main goal.
The main goal is
The main
just,
goal.
you can drink that coffee tomorrow again. I mean, the people that actually excavate that can.
Oh,
I was trying to make it like a.
Oh, you got too deep.
Yeah, it's like
Luis.
that you guys can make it the next day at your
You
work
can
and
come back the next day.
I mean, we
You know,
want to
have your
try to
coffee
make it
in the morning.
Yeah, we're trying to make it a little funny, but no, yeah, it's like
Yeah.
to keep it safe, guys. Keep it safe. It's all about keeping it safe.
And
the
making
underground
sure-
lines can always be fixed.
But your
Can't
life is priority.
Yeah, we can't resuscitate someone.
Right. So it's very important. Our main objective is to make sure that everybody's educated, so we make it home safe at the end of the day.
We're gonna try to do our best in English and in Spanish all year round. We're about to start safety days in April.
Yeah, and you have a couple of Spanish safety days coming up, or?
Well, yes. Thank you for reminding me that. I'm trying to do 2 safety days in Espanol. The first one in July 10th and the second one in October 2nd. I feel like I'm like promoting a concert.
Yeah, you are. It is.
I'm not Taylor Swift or anything, but I'm not going on. We're gonna be on tour.
We will be on tour,
kind of, in the little towns. Imagine if we had like the same promotion like actual singer would have. And Bo and Luis will be in Duncan, Oklahoma tomorrow.
Everywhere.
They're coming into your town soon. Buy your tickets. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, they are free trainings.
They're free training.
They're free.
Free
You just
training,
have to
free
register.
launch. And you know what? What's cool about those safety days? We'll have prizes at the end of it.
We'll have prizes, and they count for DEQ hours.
DEQ hours, yes.
Yeah.
A lot of great information in those safety days. Not only you learn about the 811 process, you learn about the perspective of a locator, OCC. Just how the agency of the government that actually enforces the law. You learn a little bit how it works, and you will also learn confined spaces in trenching, excavation and trenching.
Yeah, excellent perspectives all the way around. Excellent.
From Anderson Safety. So yeah, a lot of great stuff are coming after Expo, after FNCA, then Expo, and then I want to say, Bo, that in May we're gonna be breathing. We're not gonna have what's it called, on support anymore. We're gonna be able to breathe a little more.
We'll be not rushed.
Not rushed, but you know what? When everybody works together, great.
It's a marathon, not a sprint.
Not a sprint, but no, we have a great team. We call it the Dream Team. Bo, Haley,
and you,
Angie, and me, and everybody. I also want to thank not only them, but everybody that works at Oki does a great job to support us.
They do.
From Gerald, GIS membership, and even Brian from accounting.
Yeah, everybody has their spot, and we are
Tika.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, we love Tika. But we also want to thank before we go, Bo, Susan Ball, our executive director, for always keeping us motivated, and she's a great leader, and she invited us yesterday to a great dinner too. It was amazing.
It was fantastic.
It was fun. It's a team bonding. But now it's about to get real, Bo. So
it is. We're about to hit the ground running, and we're going to be out in front of everybody here pretty soon.
Yeah, so
we're excited.
I'll have to fix my English a little more. I'm just kidding. But no, Bo. With this being said, I think we'll wrap up this episode with just a quick, short one. We want to tell you guys how
little howdy from Austin.
Yeah, we haven't known you and me together in a long time. We've been having interviews for a while with other countries.
Yeah, we have. Now we're out of state, so we're just traveling all over.
Yeah, we're famous. We're coming to you soon.
That's right.
But I guess we can say Austin, keep it weird. I don't know.
Austin, keep it weird, or
you
don't
have to be weird. You just have to keep it weird for a day. But we'll see you guys just for a little bit. I mean, it's all right.
We had that great professional development with Lindy Savvy. Who was like, you have to have a little bit of rebellion.
Yeah.
A little bit of rebellion all the time.
You do notice that when you go on the streets in Austin, you do see buildings painted different colors.
They're beautiful.
It almost gives you like a little bit of San Francisco vibe, a little bit in some areas. A little bit. Some of the buildings, I want to say all of them.
But yeah, absolutely gorgeous down here. We're excited to keep on rolling and wrapping things up. But until next time.
Until next time, and I won't say the last phrase. But always keep it safe.